Hello everybody, how are you guys doing today? Hope you're doing good. If not, do better. Anyways, I wasn't planning on starting this video today, but I asked my mother for $20, right? I asked her for $20. I said, hey mom, could I get $20 so I can get a pizza? And she said yes! So, that's exciting! I have a pizza now. And my mom said I had to give her a shout out. So thank you, Mom. Thanks for the money for the pizza. It actually cost $24, but it would have cost like $30 but I got like a promo code and then I got a special. So I got like close to $10. I think I got like $10 off. So I only paid $4 for this pizza. So thanks, Mom. So I got cheese, bread, cheese sticks, right? And I got a large pizza. That was for 24 bucks. Thank you, Mom. All right, good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My toes are frozen because I don't have socks on and I'm wearing my sandals. I'm not gonna lie to you, I don't really know what I'm gonna do today, but we're gonna figure it out real quick. Let's see what Minnesota has to offer. All right, I was sitting here looking up stuff on my phone of what to do in Minnesota, and there's a few good things. There is one thing that is like 20 minutes from me, and it's like, how can I not go? But part of me really doesn't want to go because I hate shopping. I didn't know, but the Mall of America is in Minnesota. Not only is it in Minnesota, I'm about 20 minutes from it. So it's like, how can you not go? Like, no, I don't like shopping in any way, shape, or form. But like, it's Mall of America, right? So like, I have to go because I've heard it's pretty freaking cool. And it's only like 20 minutes away. It's not like it's really out of my way. So I guess that's what we're gonna do today. Woo! We're going to Mall of America. All right. I don't know if I want to do it or not. I'll do it. I'll do it. I'll just look around. I don't know. I'll do it. Let's go to Mall of America. Why not? There she is. The Great Mall of America. Honestly, I would have never guessed that this place would be located in Minnesota. Like, not in a million years. I barely even knew about the Mall of America to begin with because, I mean, I'm not big on shopping in malls, so I didn't really care. But, yeah, I mean, that's a mall. It's pretty big. All right, well, they don't open for half an hour, so I have a little bit of time to waste. Now, I'm not going to bring this camera in there because I don't really want to bring anything too bulky, but I will bring my GoPro, so I will be recording in there. All right, so I put on my cargo shorts because I don't want to just go in there with sweatpants because, I mean, I want to dress at least somewhat like I didn't just get out of bed. But I put on my cargo shorts. I now have socks and sandals, so my feet stay warm. And I took off my hoodie and brought this just in case I can zip up my GoPro in this, and it just makes it easier. So it's almost time. I think I might walk up and just wait outside because I'm getting a little cooped up in the car. So, yeah. The socks and sandals, I mean, they work. It's kind of nice. I look so like... I have gray everything on except this. There we go. There's Mall of America. It looks like they opened early, so let's go in. Whose idea was it to put an amusement park in a mall? What the heck? They have an M&M store? What the heck? This place is gigantic. I've only looked at the first floor, and it's like, I don't even know if I'll be able to explore this all in a day. Like, I just want to ride the rides, man. All the stores themselves are opening now. So like the M&M store was opening as I walked by it, but this stuff is crazy. I mean, I've been to the M&M store in New York City, so nothing really surprises me, but M&M stores are cool no matter where you go, honestly.
Yep, and this is where you can make all the M&Ms you want. Not make, but get. I'm just getting lost. I'm getting lost in a mall right now. That's what's happening. Why does this restroom hallway look like I'm entering heaven? Somebody explain that to me. What the heck? This bathroom is so nice. Oh, there's an airport right there. I didn't even realize. Like there's a bunch of planes going up. I guess this is the restaurant floor. I'm on the 3rd floor. I don't know if it's all restaurants, probably not, but this section right here at least, they got Chick-fil-A, Burger King, I don't know what that is, but a bunch of restaurants. Oh my god, they have a revolving sushi bar. I have always wanted to go to one of those, so I might have to go there for lunch, even though it's already almost lunch, but that's, you know, 1 or 2 o'clock lunch. What is that we are coming up on? They got hanging lights and the blinking. Makes it look all magical. Wow. Oh wow. Look at that. I don't know how well it shows on camera, but in person it's kind of nice. They have a Benihana. I'm a sucker for hibachi, but I better not. I better not. I'll fill up. This thing is built all out of Legos. Like how? All Legos. All of these are Legos. These things are gigantic. How are you building that with Legos? Please explain. Explain to me. Okay, the amusement park is filling up and it's starting to look more fun because there's a lot more people. It's pretty big from up here though, I'm not gonna lie. Look, there's a bunch of people riding. Like on the swings, there was just full. I mean, not gonna lie, it's tempting. Alright, I've been walking around for a little bit now. I really want to ride some rides. Part of me is also like, I also don't. Because like you can't ride rides at an amusement park with only one person, you know? Because then you get on the two person rides and then you're going by yourself and that's just lame. Like, you can't ride things by yourself. This is why, come on, Izzy. I don't know. I might just eat lunch and I don't know, I'm enjoying myself. But part of me is like, I can't ride rides alone. I mean, $50 to spend by myself. It's kind of, Next time I come here, I'll come with somebody and we'll do all the fun things. We'll do putt-putt, we'll ride the rides, we'll climb walls, laser tag, everything. Everything, next time I come here. You know, I never realized how bad my knees actually were until I was walking around for about 2 hours because my knees are killing me. Thanks, Mom. Thanks, Dad. Thanks, Grammy. Giving me bad knees. Look, it's Luffy. I've decided when I have money and a house and everything and I'm settled down, I'm gonna come back here. I'm gonna spend so much money. I'm gonna spend so much money. And I'm gonna have friends come with me. Assuming I have friends in the future. Alright, I just went to have lunch at a place called Margaritaville. I wanted to go to the sushi bar, or the sushi thing that has the sushi spins around and conveyor belt, the sushi conveyor belt place. But they had a pretty long wait, so I didn't go there. But you know, I had a nice club sandwich with and I had a beer. Still not really into beer. I was just trying. I haven't had a beer in a while, so figured I'd try, see if I got into beer magically, but still not into beer. But all right, I think I'm gonna go back to that Barnes & Noble, sit down and read a little. Liquid store is where it's at. Alright, I bought a little bit of credits for the arcade, so we're gonna play. I got like 100 credits or something. Took my credits. That's annoying. Alright, let's play basketball, see how that goes. There, that one works. Oh my god, I'm so good at this. Oh my god. bad. I'm terrible. Alright. 32 is not bad. I'll take 32. Oh, it blows. Okay. Oh, I got one. Nice. Yep. There we go. Yep. Come on. Oh, yeah.
Give it a try.
500. Give me 500. Yep. That's 500 right there. Oh, 5. Okay. There we go. Oh, come on. I was so close. Oh, man. Come on. Just give it to me. Oh, imagine. Come on. Oh, of course. Okay. This sucks.
All right. I mean, that was a fun day. And yeah, I say day. It's 5 o'clock. I was in there for about 6 hours, actually. But I had a good time. It took me near 2 hours to walk the whole thing. I mean, it's ginormous. And it's 4 floors. It's 4 stories. This is one of the places I want to come back. So, like, when I do this road trip again, but in a van, when I have the funds to purchase a van and build out that van, I want to come back here. This is one of the places I want to come back and spend some money and do it with somebody. I want to come back with somebody else, play both mini golf courses, go on all the freaking rides, do the arcade, climb the rock wall, freaking, what else is there? Do the aquarium, like all the stuff that I can do in here, I want to do it. Like I want to do it properly. But you know, when I have money, and when I inevitably travel America again, but in a more luxurious way. This is my cheap, can't afford way. But that being said, I did have a great time. Like I said, I do want to come back, and tonight we are going to a campsite, not a Walmart parking lot tonight. It's about an hour away from here. I've heard it's pretty nice. It's got decent reviews. So yeah, let's head to it, I guess.
Left your heart zone. Is that what devils do?
Alright, so we made it to our campsite tonight. It's looking pretty good. It's a nice open little, I want to call it like a grotto, because it kind of is. And there's just a few trees here and there. It's not super private, but it is far away from the highway, so not much traffic is passing through. I mean, that's pretty exciting. Oh, you know what? I have something to show you. So I finished reading Green Lights. We know this, but I went to Barnes & Noble's and I got 2 books actually, but the first one I'm reading right now is called The City of Brass. And it's basically just a fantasy book summary if you want to read that. But I'm about 2 chapters in, which is about 40 pages, but it's pretty good so far. I'm enjoying it actually. And it's a 3-book series and it's a little over 500 pages. And believe it or not, this is kind of embarrassing, but I don't think I've ever read a book over like 300 pages. So this is probably the biggest book I've read. I attempted to read Twilight when I was like 8. I think I was like 8. And I got like 100 pages into that, and then I think I stopped.
the other book that I got. It's called The Four Agreements, if you want to read it. And basically this is I wouldn't call it a self-help book, but right here, I guess it's like a wisdom book. And I don't know exactly what it's about or what it's going to say, but I've heard a lot of people where this book, they say it's like, oh, this book changed my life, or this book let me look at life in a whole new perspective. And it's a really small read. Like, look, the words themselves are pretty big, and it's only like 140 pages. I could honestly probably get through this in like 2 or 3 hours. So that'll be a nice little read after this right here. Yeah, and this is a 3-book series. I'm liking it so far. I'm about 40 pages in. Yeah, that should be fun. They're good books so far. There was a little small white van over there, and as soon as I turned my light on and started recording, he just like up and left. Like probably 30 seconds after I turned my light on, I heard him get out of his van, start the van, and drive off. Which is a little weird in my opinion, because it's not late. Like, I didn't disturb him or anything. It's 7 o'clock. Like, if he's sleeping at this hour and gets woken up by somebody else, like, that's on him. Like, come on, it's 7 p.m. It's not like it's not like I'm doing this at 10, 11 o'clock, you know? So I'm wondering if I'm the reason he left. I'm like, why? Why'd you leave? Why? What did I do? I turned on a camera. Okay. It's not too cold right now though, which is nice. It's kind of like makes me think of it. If it stays this temperature tomorrow, I feel like I could actually sit out and relax like outside instead of cooped up in my truck. And I don't think it's supposed to rain. It's been raining.
Like always, thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'll see you guys later when I try more stupid and dumb stuff.